Once again, you are welcome to PSETA's top-notch tutorial class. Okay, so in today's class, we'll be looking at factorization of quadratic expression. Factorization of quadratic expression and an expression of the form ax squared plus bx plus c is called what? A quadratic expression, where a, b, and c are arbitrary constants, okay? And a must not be equal to 0, all right? So let us look at example number 1, okay? Examples 1. So we have x squared plus 8x plus 12. So how do we factorize x squared plus 8x plus 12? So in this wise, this one represents a, the constant, the coefficient of x here is 1. So which really represents a. So the middle one is b, while the 12 is constant. So we are going to bring this and this together. We multiply the first term here by the last one by the constant. So I will draw a line to show that I'm multiplying this by this. So 12 times x squared will give us 12x squared, okay? 12x squared. So from here, we will look for two factors of 12, okay? Two factors of 12, so that if we pick those two factors and add them, it will give us the middle number, which is 8x, okay? And if we multiply them, it will give us this 12x squared. So let us forget about the x squared first. What are the factors of 12? You can say 1 times 12, it will give us 12. 2 times 6 will give us 12. 3 times 4 will give us 12. But among all these factors, we are to find two factors, so that if we multiply it, it will give us this, okay? And if we add the two numbers, it will give us the middle one. So among this one, if we say 1 plus 12, it will be 13, which is not going to give us this. 2 plus 6 is 8, okay? And 2 times 6 is also 12. So 3 plus 4 is 7, so it's not equal to this. So we are going to pick this 2 and 6. So 2 and 6, 2x, then 6x. So these are the two factors, because if you say 2x plus 6x, it will give us 8x. And 2x times 6x will give us what? 12x. 2 times 6 is 12. X times x is x squared. So instead of writing this 8x, we are going to write this 2x and 6x in place of this. So we are going to split this one in this manner, this and this. So I will write plus 6x here. Both of them are plus, then plus 2x. So we will now write this. You have x squared now, x squared plus, instead of writing 8x, we write 6x and what? 2x. So plus 6x plus 2x, then plus the constant 12. Okay, so here we are going to group this expression into two. We group this into two. So we put this into bracket and put this into bracket in this way. Bracket this and then enclose this in a bracket. So what is common to x squared and 6? We are going to factorize. So the number, what is common to them is x anyways. If I bring out x, I will open a bracket. X goes into x squared will give us x. So plus x goes into 6x will give us what? 6. We close the bracket. Then this plus is this. One thing we must know is that, or we must take note, is that whatever we have in the first bracket here must be equal to the second bracket. It must be equal to the whatever that is inside the second bracket. So what is common here anyways? It is 2. So if I bring out 2 here, open bracket, I have 2, because 2 into 2x will give me, 2 into 2x will give me only x. Then plus 2x, then plus 2 into 12 is 6. So we can see that we have x plus 6 in the first bracket and then x plus 6 in the second bracket. So the bracket, the whatever we have here is equal to what we have here. So we are going to pick one of these two. We pick one of these two since we have the same thing inside the bracket. Then the x and the 2, we group it into a bracket as well and put it together. So we have x plus 6, then this x plus 2, close the bracket. So this is the answer to the factorization of this question. Okay, x plus 6, x plus 2. So example number 2. Example number 2. X squared plus 2x minus 3. X squared plus 2x minus 3. So we are going to multiply x squared by negative 3, just like the way we did in the first example. So I will draw a line from here to meet this guy here. So it means we are multiplying x squared by negative 3. So x squared times negative 3 will give us 3x squared. Negative 3x squared, please, minus 3x squared. So we are going to split this into 2 as well. It means we are going to look for 2 factors of 3, so that by the time we add the 2 factors, it will give us the middle number, which is 2x. And if we multiply it, it will give us negative 3x squared. So, of course, we have factors of 1 and factors of 3 are just 1 and 3. So, how do we apply the negative, okay, into these 2 factors? If I put negative x here, you know, in mathematics, we don't say 1x because it's just a letter. So you do not need to put x here. I mean 1 there. So I can say minus x and what? 3x. So that if I say negative x times 3x, it will give what? Negative 3x squared, because x times x is x squared. So the negative is there, then our 3. All right. And if I say negative x plus 3x, or the other way around, if I say 3x minus x, it will give what? Plus 2x. Okay, so we are going to pick this. Instead of writing this, we are going to write this 3x and negative x. All right, so we split this into 2 as well. So we'll have plus 3x and then negative x. So instead of writing the 2x, we are going to replace it with this positive 3x and then x, I mean negative x. So we have x squared plus 3x minus x, then minus 3. As well, we are going to group these into 2 brackets. So I put bracket here and I put bracket here. What is common to this x squared and 3x? We have x. So bracket x goes into x squared will give me x, then plus x goes into 3x will give us 3. So minus, what is common here is just 1. Okay, that 1 we did not write is here now. Bracket 1 goes into x, we write x, then minus 3, I mean plus 3. Why do we write plus 3 here? Whatever you have here must be equal to this. In case we want to go back here, you just say minus times plus, it will give us minus. So it doesn't change the answer if you want to multiply again to get back at the answer. So we arrive at the same thing. So now that we have x plus 3 here, x plus 3 here, we group this into 1 bracket plus 3. Okay, the ones outside, we put it into another bracket, x negative 1. So we have x plus 3, x minus 1. This is the answer to the factorization example number 2. All right, we've come to the end of the class for today. I will plead with you. Drop your comments, your suggestion and your comment in the comment section, so that when we have another class, you'll be part of it as well. Bye for now.